Hello everyone, welcome back to Explore China, 探索中国. Today we're going to have a look at the 6 ways of creating Chinese characters. In a few other videos I already talked about how to create Chinese words such as 左右, which means like left and right. So about a combination of two opposite characters which then build a new word, which in this example 左右 would be like around almost like around something. And now let's start with the Liu Shu, so with the 汉字造字方法, so with the creating of Chinese characters, about the 汉字. And there we have 6 ways. And these 6 ways are Shang, Xing, the first one, which means like a pictographic thing, which are mostly nouns such as men, cao, or yu. Men means gate or door because it already looks like a door. This one is cao, the traditional way for character for grass, and it means it symbolizes grass. Yu is a fish, which is already a little bit more difficult to spot, but you can still see here the different the fish. And then we have zhe, shi. This means these characters, these symbolize something more abstract. This could be adjectives, for instance, and here we have tu, shang, xia, or yi. And this tu, it means that something is sticking out. Then we have shang and xia. Shang means up, xia means down. So you couldn't really, as here, build it just like this word because it's not a noun, it doesn't exist. It's something abstract, but you can still put it into some perspective. And then you have the third one, hui yi, which means hui means like can, and yi is like the meaning of something. And here you have, it's always built out of 2 characters. So you have xin, en, cong, wu. And the xin on the left, you have this dangren pang, and it means like a person, and yan is a speech. So it's like a speech from a person, which is then xin, which is like basically a letter or a message. And this one here you have on the top bu, and down you have da. So this is like a negating something, so it means not, and da is big, so it's not big. Then you have cong. This means, you can also already see, it's like 2 humans, 2 single character humans. And this means like literally to go from someone. So one person is going away from another person. And here you have wu, which means like weapon. And this is also a set of this character below here and the weapon on the right part, the right upper part, And then the fourth one is xing, sheng. So xing is the symbol and sheng is the speech or the tone. And my examples here are jiang, he, mao. And as you can see, these san, dian, shui, 3 dots of water, they symbolize something liquid. And only the right part is different. And then with this thing, it's pronounced jiang. With this one, it's he, because the pronunciation comes from the right part. And the meaning is on the left part. So this one here means river. This one here also means river. And this one is something else. This one means cat, mao. And the left part symbolizes an animal, while the right part is the pronunciation. And what I wrote here in red is xing, pang, sheng, pang. So all of these 4th way of creating characters, they always include one part of the xing, so what it implies, and the sheng, so then the pronunciation. Number 5, the zhuanzhu. This is now a little bit more complicated because it's a little bit, which was for me also hard to understand, because it always has something which is the host basically, or the main thing, and then something transmitted, zhuan. Here I have qiao, kong, zhe, dao. And you can see the first 2 ones, they have something in common, and zhe and dao are also kind of similar. And here you have the upper part is the same, which means like a room with something inside, and Qiao is like a hole or a solution to something, and Kong means basically empty. So it's like the empty thing, and they have something in common, but they're not exactly the same, but they share something. So I think it is why it's called Zhuan, because it's transformed a little bit. And then you have Zhe, and the Zhe you can see at the Dao on the left part, and they both mean to arrive, to finish at some point. But here on the right you can see this Pianpang is the meaning for knife. Yes. And then the last one is a little bit also complicated. The sixth one is called Jia Jie, and Jia basically is like fake, and Jie is to borrow something. So these are no real created characters. They are created from something which is basically fake, and there are many different examples, categories, and I took out 2 of them. And these are, one is Mingzi, and so it's like names for special things. And here, this one here is called Tren, which means like a spring. And this spring is made out of Shui Yuan. So these were the original characters, like water and source, and put them together, you get out this Tren. Another example would be Shuliangzi, and here, which means Shuliang is like number words, and this is Tiangan Dizhi. So you have the Tiangan, which I think is 10, and Dizhi is 12, might also be different, but they are used, for instance, in the years. So you often have some dates which are symbolized by using this Tiangan Dizhi, which is also an interesting topic. And if you're interested into this, I would read myself into this topic too, and could also make an interesting video about this. But yeah, this is the 6 ways of creating Chinese characters. Yeah, not words. Okay, some characters, actually many characters are already word, but often words are combined out of 2 characters. Yes, these 6 ones. And the Liu Shu, I hope you liked this short video, and goodbye. This is it from me. Have a nice December.